After my sophomore year was finished at college, I thought I would stay in LA for an extra semester and audition for things, and he put all this pressure on me. He had all of his agent friends and everybody calling and saying, no, there's much more work for well-educated actresses, and you have to go back to school, and, you know, this will always be here, and, you know, your education won't be. And so I did that, and I finished it. And after I got out of school, I missed it so much, and I realized that it was not only my father's calling but mine. It wasn't just because I wanted to follow in Daddy's footsteps. It came to me really strong that I needed to be doing it again. I missed it too much, and I came to him and said, Dad, I hope I have your blessings. I need to do this. And he said, well, now that you've said that, I give you that blessing, and that's what I needed to hear.
Susan, it's not every day that the same household has two people nominated. Can you take us inside what it's like to have both up for...
It's twice as good.
And what's it going to be like tonight?
Silly question. Can you tell me about the rings? Are they good luck charms? You got a lot of rings?
Yeah, these, my kids' names are on these three. Most of them are from Tim. Yeah, that's my grandmother's wedding band. This is a ring that says, to live is it's in French, but the translation is to, it is not enough just to live. To live is not enough just to exist. Dolce & Gabbana.
Susan, going home.
I think Nick is trying to get
going home with the director every night. How different was that for you, as far as any other picture that you've worked on?
You're right. I didn't go home with the director every night on other pictures. I'm glad you made that point.
My favorite kind of movie is a love story. And in love stories, you get to run the gamut of emotions. And I felt it was a chance for a character who was at his all-time low to discover a true love. And in that way, he, in my feeling, redeemed himself. Because in some ways, I think that not many people get to have a true love in their life. So I was drawn to the unconditional love of the movie, and to the, I just thought it was an incredibly cool relationship between two people.
Can you, in few words, describe director An Lee? Can you describe him in a few words?
Well, he's a genius, really, Ang. I mean, he's, I don't use that word lightly, but he's the most wonderful director, and that's obviously why I dedicated this to him, because it wouldn't have been the film that it was without him. And so I'm so grateful to him for taking it out of that kind of masterpiece theatre thing that it could have been, just because of we're in our costumes and everything, and the way Ang shot it made you feel like you were there with them. And so the response of the audiences is a very contemporary response, and that's, I think, his work.